studio again with Jilladi Joachim, guys. We are just excited because we just finished watching the movie 26. It was fun. We just finished watching the movie 24.
There we go.
It was fun. It was great. I loved it. It was enjoyable.
It was. It's something different.
Really, really exciting. The animation was brilliant.
The visual effects was amazing.
The music was just...
Music. We'll save that one for Jilladi later.
Okay. And Samantha looked...
Samantha's just Samantha. She's beautiful.
So I love the baby crib. The baby crib was pretty fun. It looks like something I want my kid to have.
Yeah,
in the
it's
future.
cool. It had some cool features to it.
Definitely.
The pacifier.
Pacifier was quite cool. The music and stuff.
Music, yeah, the music.
And the countdown.
Ooh, the
countdown was funny. But yeah, what was your favorite gadgets?
I'm gonna go with the most iconic thing in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the watch. The watch was cool. Again, when you think time travel, you think of a box.
Yes, definitely.
But Vikram did something different. He stepped outside of the box, literally.
He did.
And he used the watch as the time traveling machine.
Which is cool because you think
Time,
watch. Travel, watch, tells a time, moves. Makes sense. So definitely, a great idea to use a watch to travel through time.
And it had cool features.
Definitely great features.
You could freeze time, you could go back in time, you could go forward in time. I think Vikram did a good job with the watch. It was cool.
Definitely good job. Great choice. Great job. So, I was laughing the most obvious.
That wasn't laughing. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't laughing.
I was laughing during the movie in the very most weird spot ever. The key.
What happened with the key?
The sequences with the key were just ridiculous, to be honest. I thought it was dumb. So, the key for the box, to the watch, went from the hospital
to a vacuum, to a dump,
a dumpster,
to a scrapyard, scrapyard to Surya's neighbor,
and then it fell on the ground, and Surya's mom's slippers picked it up, and pretty much walked over to Surya's house, and Surya's best friend comes over, picks it up.
Best friend.
He comes, picks it up, drops it on the desk.
Wait, not the desk. In front of the box.
In front of the box.
Could you get any closer to the box?
The key had a map to the house. So the topic right now that I want to talk about is Surya himself. Surya.
What about Surya? Like, what do we want to hit on Surya?
Well, he was a producer. We all know that. Everyone, it's general knowledge that he was a producer. But what else did he do in the movie? Like, because this movie was actually really, really well done. What did he do to actually make this movie a successful movie?
Did you know that he did his own stunts, guys? His own stunts. Like Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, he did his own stunts. So
the jump in the train and all that stuff, jumping off the bridge.
Everything himself.
Him.
Surya.
So that's a lot of work.
Yeah, and on top of all that, the roles.
Yeah, he did a great job playing a 20-year-old to a 60-year-old. The 60-year-old looked more like Stephen Hawking. That
was a cool feature. That was cool.
Definitely cool. Surya did a fantastic job. That's an A+ for me with Surya.
A++. He killed all those roles. Killed it.
So the movie I know we're not talking about movie I, but the director Shankar did a great job with technology.
Oh, Shankar's amazing.
And I watched the movie I did.
He did.
It was a great movie. I really enjoyed it.
His first time movie.
But however, Vikram Kumar topped it.
Top Shankar.
It did.
Actually, yeah.
With the 3D animation, breathtaking.
Animation, graphics.
Did you know that he held the script since 2009?
7 years.
7 years.
7 years in the making.
Just so that he can make the script more detailed, so that he can find the right actors for the right role.
I think more than the actors, I think it was more focus for technology. In 2009, the technology wasn't there. Without the technology, we couldn't have achieved this movie.
That's very true. And plus, he got more money for the budget, so that he can afford those technology.
Yeah.
And there you go, Vikram Kumar. Good job.
What are we talking about? Music? Stop yourself. That's mine.
What?
Jilladi Joachim told you guys in the album review that the album sucked. In the movie, it was even worse. Why are you even singing these songs?
I disagree because the song is amazing. It was stuck in my head. What's that song called anyways?
Gara.
Gara, what?
I'm not racist. The songs were good, but they were unnecessary. We didn't need it. The BGM was fine.
Listen.
Why do we need an album for this movie?
The director and Surya said that they couldn't do anything.
They should have done nothing with it.
They couldn't have done anything with themselves because the music was so beautiful. They didn't know how to react.
They should have kept it to themselves in their house and listened to it on repeat and not put it in the movie.
AR.Rahman made that movie beautiful. And without those songs playing in the background,
the BGM
Samantha wouldn't have looked so dashing to the eyes. Eye candy, baby.
Alright, let's talk visual effects. Huge impact on this movie.
I've never seen a lot of Tamil cinema yet, but this is comparable to Hollywood FX.
So here, this is where I come in. Tamil cinema and visual effects. We've seen it used before for unnecessary reasons. We've seen a heart fly 20 miles in the air and do a barrel roll in the air and then end up in somebody's body. But in this movie, visual effects was on point. You couldn't even tell visual effects was used.
It looked real. You couldn't look real until you actually think about, oh, that is visual effects. But like, it's so realistic.
From the time when he froze time, you see the whole screen just freeze, and it didn't look abnormal. It looked normal.
Definitely, it looked really normal, especially when you ate that popcorn.
Oh, that popcorn.
I went to buy popcorn afterwards.
Yeah, he did. So visual effects, hats off to whoever did visual effects. Best in Tamil cinema.
Agreed.
Alright, let's talk cinematography.
Alright.
Thiru did an amazing job with cinematography. Bollywood fans, we've seen him in Krish 3. Epic movie. We can see some of that aspects in this movie also. Really good job. What did you think about the setting?
The settings. I'll tell you this, okay? I felt like the old-fashioned English Western style was really, really appropriate for this movie. It felt like Wild Wild West, like the movie series of Unfortunate Events. The setting was
on
definitely
point.
Appropriate.
The settings were on point for each individual environment that he wanted to hit.
Definitely.
He hit it perfectly.
It didn't feel fake. It felt real, and it was real.
And as much as I hated the music for this movie, the music videos were amazing. I saw Samantha in some wonderful angles, guys. Samantha, cinematography, beautiful.
So, apart from the keys sequences,
let's forget that key sequence ever happened.
The film, the story itself was well done.
It was well put together.
Extremely well done. And they take you on a loop. You really have to stick with it because you might get lost.
Don't get lost. Pay attention.
Yes.
From beginning to intermission to end, it had you at the edge of your seat wondering what is going to happen next. And very rarely in Tamil cinema do you get that.
Definitely.
Especially at the end of the movie. The end was very well done.
You thought the ending is just going to be because of run out of ideas.
Yeah,
it's going to fall apart. But it really catches you and grasps you at the end and leave you.
Because at the end, you start to realize that all those confusing factors in the middle of the movie kind of come back together and glue itself together.
All your questions get answered at the end.
It's one epic time travel.
Overall, the movie was really, really well done. Surya, honestly, came out with a big bang.
He had a couple of bad movies.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But this one, like you said, just banged it out for him. Mm-hmm. It helped him come back, and I think this is one of the best. Huge comeback for Surya.
Huge comeback for you, buddy. Huge comeback.
And I think a partial reason of that is because he produced it. You could tell he put a lot of effort into it, a lot of time, a lot of money.
Even his own money into it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think it paid off for him. What did you think about the end? Do you think there's something after this?
You know what? The ending leaves you questioning. Is there a part 2?
So our facts guy, Prashanna over here, Jilladi Facts, has told us that the director has mentioned maybe there will be a part 2.
Maybe, yeah, he did.
And I'm really excited.
There's a glimpse of a part 2. What do we give this out of 10? Well, I will tell you, I don't care what you give it, because Yours doesn't really matter. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Why a 9.5 out of 10? Well, why not just a full 10? Because the movie had the key sequence, which upsets me. So I'm sorry, I'm taking a 0.5 out of that perfect 10 squid I would have given to you.
Let me stop you there for a second. Aren't you the same guy that gave Teddy 9 out of 10?
Listen, for that type of movie, a mass type of movie, it deserves a 9 out of 10. Yes.
Tamil movie
For this type of movie, I give it a 9.5.
This is what happens when you start watching Tamil movies in the middle of your life. I've seen enough mass movies. Teddy can go in that bucket with 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Listen. It was good. There was a lot of good elements to it. There was that science. There was that visual effects. But the music just ruined it for me. AR.Rahman, you're amazing. You're an amazing music director. You've done an amazing job in the past. You should have just said no to this movie.
Listen, Jilladi Joachim is a joke. He does not appreciate talent.
This is what happens when ZaZu comes and starts rating Tamil movies, okay? We got a Tamil movie veteran here, and then we got a Tamil movie noob.
Jilladi Joachim, aka Jilladi Joachim.
We'll see what ZaZu has to say about Tamil movies once he starts watching more Tamil movies and not just start off with I and then rate 9 out of 10. Like, have you seen any Tamil movies other than I and...
Yes, I have.
Like, how many?
Kapo, Rajini Murugan, Gan, Rajini Murugan. I've seen a buttload of Tamil cinema for the past year. Anyways, this is ZaZu.
We'll talk about this later. ZaZu.
We're about to whistle out of here. I hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe, like, share with your people, and let us know what you think. We'll see you next time. Peace out. I'm not shaking his hand ever in my life.
It's okay. We'll fix this later.
Never gonna be fixed.